swag 6'4", hopping like a motherfucker trying to find a hoe. Hitting all the spots, but I'm coming up blank. I'm headed to the liquor store to get myself some drink. Parks my ride as I steps inside, as I puts my 9 double limb to my side, as I continue with my mission. Pussy is my dish and ambition, wishing upon the star to come up on some meals, pushing caviar and a little bit of pussy. If I can get my pimp on, cause my pen gets my pimp on from G to Ozone.
I've put my pen on cold Michigan nights, and the bitch didn't freeze up on me when I wanted her to write. I have put my pen in the hot California sun, and the bitch didn't drip, smear, or run as she turned the trick pages from loose leaf to zigzags. I have pimped my pen and she is number 1 in my stable, for I have yet not got a refill for her. I love her, that's why she keeps performing for me. I have pimped my pen and she is number 1 in my stable. Pleasure is the treasure that the girl sells all day. Pleasure is the reason that she brings daddy his pay. Dedicated the hoe, dedicated for sure. Dripping willows on satin pillows. Love is being checked from a hoe. Dead presidents still giving their fuck on. I'm so happy because ain't nothing like a lollipop that gets sucked all day long. A tangy little candy drop. I love it when she brings me the pay. Dedicated like every day to the sunshine. Yeah, my hoe brings me mine. For life she said she'd do it, and I believed her when I accepted. Yeah, I got pimp bones in my body, and I rock them like lottie-dottie. I rock them mighty hardy like lottie-dottie. I got pimp bones in my body.
Welcome back to the Ryan Stewart Show.
Yeah. Woo-wee.
Hey, and welcome back to the Two Live Stews Radio Network. Make sure you check out all the great deals on DougieDeals.com. Have you made any purchases from DougieDeals.com, sir?
Yes, I have.
Make sure your wife, because I know she shops online. We got the Amazon link.
Amazon comes to the house every single day.
So just tell her to start her purchase on DougieDeals.com so that we can keep the Two Live Stews Radio Network and the Doug Stewart Show going.
It really hurts, man, to hear the phone ring and you let somebody in the gate and it's that big white truck from Amazon.
Oh, man. Every other day I look around as Amazon.
Every day at my house, man.
Yeah. We need to have stock in Amazon.
Well.
So DougieDeals.com, that's DougieDeals.com. Support the Doug Stewart Show, the Ryan Stewart Show, and Two Live Stews Radio.
A couple of things before we get back to the world of sports here on the Ryan Stewart Show on TwoLiveStewsRadio.com. Of course, the Two Live Stews Network, Radio Network. I got a real problem with y'all giving Kip a bottle of water, man. I got a real problem with it, and I want to talk about it.
What are you talking about?
Your dog gets bottled water. Your dog gets bottled freaking water.
No. You got it misunderstood. What, you saw a bottle of water by his dog dish?
I saw half a bottle of water by his dog dish. Okay, hold on. Listen, your dog is very smart.
Right.
I saw half a bottle of water by his dog dish.
He doesn't get bottled water.
The bowl was empty. I picked the bowl up, take it to the sink, and put water in it, and put it back down there.
Right.
As soon as I take 3 steps away, Kipper has flipped the water up like, I don't drink this shit. Yo, do this over. And then when he flipped it over, I said, oh, man, now I got to go clean this up, Kipper, and go back. I got stuff to do. So I cleaned the water up.
you lying now.
As I grabbed the bowl to go back to the sink, he knocks over the bottle of water with his nose.
The dog does not drink bottled water.
So I opened that bottle of water. Clearly it's his water because it's by his bowl. Poured that in the bowl, and this Mickey Pinky looks at me and starts drinking the water.
Now, first of all, you know that I do not drink or participate in the purchasing of any bottled water. I just don't believe in that.
That's fine, but y'all have it by the case in the garage. I hate to call you out on the show.
So what happens? Yeah, the family drinks
bottled water. You have it by the case.
So what happens is every once in a while, if you have a family where there's bottled water,
I would think you one of them niggas that be selling bottled water on the side of the street for $1. There's so much water in your garage. Stop telling these people lies.
So what happens is they'll drink a half of a bottle of water, and they'll sit it down and get another one. And every once in a while, a half of a bottle of water does get put into the dog's bowl. I I don't have anything to do with that.
I don't care who tell it, man.
Because here's the thing. The old lady read some report about bottled water after you open it. If you let it sit, it like gets cancer properties.
Mildew and stuff's not supposed to sit in plastic.
So now they got this thing about drinking an old bottled water.
You don't even drink that now.
Right.
So you know what you need to do, right? Y'all need to stop buying them 16-ounce bottles and buy them 4-ounce bottles of water.
Right. And she does do that, but sometimes, I don't know, whether she goes to a place and they don't have the small ones, and she'll buy the big ones, and then we got these half a bottle of waters hanging around the damn house.
Second thing, man.
I understand, though, but I have nothing to do with that shit.
I hadn't done it on the air yet, man, but happy belated birthday, man.
Oh, man, appreciate
What'd
that,
you do for it, man? You can't 50 years old now. What'd you do for it, man?
I can't remember. I don't think I really did anything. They got me a cake, and that was about it. I didn't do anything.
And that's shameful, man.
I'm closer to 50 than 40.
That's shameful, man, that you don't even remember what you did on such an incredible birthday. 40, that's a big number, man.
Yeah, I don't really celebrate birthdays that big like that. I'm happy to be here. You see my blood pressure numbers, you'd understand.
And lastly, man, before we get back to the world of sports and talk about these Atlanta Falcons and that huge win versus the Dallas Cowboys on the Ryan Stewart Show here on the 2 Live News Radio Network, I heard you talking about Trump and what he did or didn't do with the UCLA players.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about it, man.
Go ahead.
I feel the same outrage that you feel towards our president.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan. I think he's a bad person. There's so much stuff that's going on right now in the House and in the Senate, and he's just the wrong guy to be championing the cause to get things right.
He's an idiot.
He hadn't talked about this Alabama Senate situation with the guy that is the child molester because he's got sexual assault charges of his own that's still open.
Right.
Okay? It's just really, really bad. But you couldn't have told me that he was going to go get them niggas from China.
But that's what presidents do.
No, hold on, stop.
That's what they do.
No,
it's not
but presidents that one may see as a racist does not go while he's on a 12-day trip to different countries and say, "Oh yeah, let me go get them 3 basketball players out of jail."
What do you mean go? He didn't go anywhere. He picked up the phone.
Okay, I know that, Doug. I understand all that. But what I'm saying is, the guy that called the good people in Charlotte good people who had tiki torches, I didn't see him rescuing those ninjas out of China.
You missing the point.
Okay.
The point is really he doesn't have a choice. That's what presidents do. When an American citizen gets in that type of trouble, especially someone with big profile, the president of the United States of America,
I gotta get him home.
Tries to get them home.
I gotta get him home.
There's no exception to that. Like, there's not anybody that's been in the past in this type of situation, this type of scenario, where a sitting president at the time, didn't make a call. So he didn't do anything the fuck he wasn't supposed to do.
Okay.
That's it. But the point is he asked for thanks.
I was about to say that him asking for thanks is
classless.
It's sad. It's sad.
You don't ask for thanks on something like that.
The only reason why he asks or requested thanks is because he doesn't get thanks for anything that he's doing because everything is asked backwards.
Right.
So that's why he's like, okay, now that I've done this, I need you niggas to show me some love.
Right. And that's exactly what it was.
I want to tell you a story real quick.
All right.
And I don't want to condemn myself by doing so before we get into this last bit of sports here on the Ryan Stewart Show. I'm very disappointed in the ball kid.
Oh, my gosh.
Whose brother is...
Okay, so what's your theory on...
I'm very disappointed in the ball kid.
What's your theory? My 2 theories were, 1, they were daring each other like young, stupid kids do. Or 2, they were high. They had to be high. Because I just can't figure out why... And I'm not even making an excuse for them. It doesn't make sense. Like, how did they figure that was something to do?
In China?
Right.
They could have died.
Yes. They could have been thrown in a cell and never seen again.
For something so simple.
Right.
I'm going to tell you 2 stories real quick. First story is when we went to the Aloha Bowl in 1992 with Georgia Tech and we played Stanford there. A week before we went, they started sitting us down like 30 minutes a day,
right,
telling us the do's and don'ts.
Right.
And the guy who's the head of security, his name was Colonel Hugh Hardison. Big wig with the Georgia, what do you call it?
Police department?
Troopers.
Troopers.
Georgia State Troopers.
Right.
Okay. Retired colonel, just 70-something-year-old man that if you shook his hand, he'd break your arm off. Just an incredible dude.
Right.
He said, what I want y'all to understand is when we get over there, if you do anything to get put in jail, the odds of us getting you out within any time frame that is decent is slim to none.
They don't give a shit how we do shit over here.
So you can't get in trouble there because here in Atlanta, if you call me, I can get you out of jail before you get in the cell.
Right.
But over there is nothing that I can do. So let's go back to these kids, man.
What the fuck were they thinking?
And then you, even from being over here, you know, at the Louis Vuitton store, the Gucci store, the Benetton store, there's cameras every 5 inches.
That's another part of this that makes no sense.
The store was so high-lined that they were probably the only 3 people in there.
Right. I didn't even think about that. But
Hello.
that's another great point.
Hello.
They didn't steal from Walmart.
No, not Kmart.
Or Kmart.
Not Circuit City.
They went to stores where there's a heightened sense of security at all times.
Where the door gets unlocked when you come in, even though the store is open.
You have to buzz to get in.
You have to buzz to get in. It's not just open for you to walk in.
So what do you think? What were they thinking? Like, what do you think this is all about?
This is the ultimate stupidity move by...
No, but that I need more of an explanation than they're stupid. Obviously, they're stupid.
I don't think they have weed in China like that.
They might got that hydro, as y'all call it.
It's very possible. But, yeah, could they have been high? Yes. But back to the ball kid in the last story. When you started working at Foot Action, I gave up what was a real strong hustle that we had at Georgia Tech.
What do you mean a strong hustle?
We had a buddy that had a friend that was a manager at Foot Locker.
Okay.
And we could get free shoes.
Uh-huh.
Me and a couple of guys that were on this crew.
Uh-huh.
It was simple as you pay this dude a fourth of what the shoes cost.
Right. Y'all
you
get
come
the shoes.
in the store.
Yeah.
You try the shoes on. Your shoes end up going in this box, and you walk around the store for a little while, and then you walk out.
Right.
The deal was, if you get these shoes and you on your way out, I don't know you.
Right. You did this on your own free will and accord.
Right. I got these shoes you asked me to get for you. You put yours in that box. You're stealing these shoes. If you get stopped, it's on you, not on me.
Right.
When you got the job at Foot Action,
I was sending you shoes.
I took myself out of that game because I no longer have to do it.
Right. Right.
I'm not stealing shoes anymore.
Right.
Even though I wasn't stealing them, I was paying for them, but I don't need that hookup because my brother sends me sneakers.
You were stealing sneakers.
Yeah.
You were stealing
yes.
shoes. Right.
There's no doubt about it.
Uh-huh.
But again, being 18, 19 years old, I didn't look at it as that because
Nah.
I was paying for it.
Right.
I made up an excuse.
You was trying to make a couple dollars
Okay.
to go out to dinner, to go to the movies with
Okay.
your friend, your girlfriends, or whatever.
I excluded myself from those activities when you got the sneaker job.
Right.
What's the kid's name? LeAngelo?
LeAngelo Ball.
LeAngelo Ball's brother owns a sneaker company with his daddy.
Second pick in the draft, even though he's struggling right now.
He's a multi-millionaire that still loves, and he's only a year or two older. He's 3 years older than his brother.
It's the damnedest thing, man.
It's sad to see us as a people do dumb shit like that.
Dumb shit.
So now it's getting a little bit deeper. He might not be eligible to play at all this year. Now, moving forward, a team may not want to take a chance on him if he is good enough to be drafted because your dumbass stole glasses in China.
This is even worse than when Cam was at Florida with the computer thing.
Yes. Oh, 10 times worse.
Because there's a debate about Cam argues about really what happened and this, that, and the other. These boys admitted to doing this dumb shit.
Busted red-handed. Busted red-handed, and your brother was the second pick in the NBA draft. I'm making you send me $1,000 a week.
Hey, Big John B says in the chat room, and they tall as shit, so they stick out.
Oh. I didn't think about that. These are 6'9" niggas.
Not only are they niggas in China,
Right.
but they
In
6'9"
China. They're
niggas.
6'9". Yeah, they're 6'9".
So they stick out like a sore thumb.
In a high